Yeah, so before starting our conversation, I would also like to know about you because I don't know about you. So please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Atul Sharma, and I live in Delhi. And I'm having 4 years of teaching experience,
Mm-hmm.
and I am a teacher teaching English, and I love playing cricket, and I mean love all kind of sports activities, and I love to interact with the people, exploring with them, and whatever knowledge I'm possess, I love to share with others as well. And currently, I'm also simultaneously preparing for civil services. So that's all
Oh,
from my
wow.
side. Thank you.
Great, great. So what do you want to do basically? Civil service job, or you want to become teacher? What do you want to do?
Uh, uh, Thank you so much for this question. Actually, from my school like days only, I had the one thing in my mind that I have to go for civil service. I mean, like so-called idea like we have to serve the people like that. So from that time, it had been in my mind. And in the college also, I mean, I have been reading newspaper, the Hindu, Indian Express, to get away with the happening across the world. And I also took the kind of subject that would help me in my like what do you call that optional subject in UPSC, if you are aware of that. So I took political science, like I have to take PSIR, and then I am also taking the online classes, for that as well. And but I want to go for sales first. That's my prime goal, and the other things are just secondary to that.
Okay. So as you mentioned that you teach, what do you teach?
I teach English. I'm an
Okay.
English teacher.
Is this institute or is this a school?
So in a school, I'm teaching in a school. It's in
Hmm.
Delhi itself, Delhi Public School.
Wow, great. So when did you start teaching?
It's been 3 years. Like in the current my
Yeah.
in my in my current school, it's been approx 1.5 year. And before that, I was working in Delhi Public International School, Etawah, UP. Actually, I'm from UP, and this is my second school that in Delhi itself. Although we
Hmm.
don't, although it is considered the teaching is a 6 hour job, but it's not true for those who for your audience. Basically, I'm telling those who want to be a teacher, so like they think that we'll have a lot of time to explore or study as well, and if we go for teaching field. But today is in the such a like it is also like a corporate world only, where you even being at home also you are not free. You have to work for your like so many meetings held online or as well offline, and so many like days like Independence Day, Diwali celebration, all kind of celebration are there. So I was also part of so many like committees. Like I was part of assembly committee and excursion committee. So as a like in charge, basically not a just member, as an in charge, we have to arrange all the like arrangement, who will guide to whom, how the student will learn the different arts and all everything. So that's not like just teaching. I'll say that 30% is just teaching. Apart from that, a lot of things to do. I mean, so sometimes like yeah, it's quite hectic sometimes it becomes. So you don't get time for yourself actually.
Exactly. And even you have experienced a lot of things after going there. You got to know to do these things, even extracurricular activities we really need in our life, right? Only teaching is not enough, but
That's
participating in this way, that's great. And I think you have done so many things. And that opportunity I never got in my life. I feel bad for that because only teaching at home and in institute I teach, but I never participated in my school life even for any extra curriculum. But I participated only for singing, you can say. That's it. And that makes me a little bit sad. That why I didn't participate in my school life and college life.
yeah,
I
it
feel
happens. So I would advise you rather than just regretting over your past, you can start it yet as well. I mean, currently, I mean, you can go ahead with that also. And when we start particular thing, it's very tough.
mm,
Like taking the pen and writing leaves about the writing. I mean, just taking the pen is very hard. So, I mean, first of all, we have to start anything, and gradually you will become acquainted to that. You will become, habitual to that, customized to that. So you will feel. So to be very honest, like, I had been earlier like an introvert kind of student. So who was just just talking with himself, or like very having very few friends, I would say. So, but that's not good to like as being in a teaching field. Later on, like from 11th, 12th, I realized no, I have to, and I started working on my communication skills and English spoken skills from my school life itself. So, so I used to speak in English as well in the classroom sometime or in the assembly as well. So there had been some moment where I just like I started crying in front of the people. So that was very embarrassing for me. So like people and the teacher, I mean my colleagues and my like teachers supported me that time. No, that's good. I mean the way you are speaking, it will help in your college, in your I mean your actual life. And
Mhm.
really, it happened and it's happening. I mean today when I speak in front of the people, I interact with the people, the students and the parents and so many things. So it's become quite easier for me now. I mean, so the in starting it was like that, like people will curse you also. Why you're trying to be both? You're bragging to speak in English like that. So, but gradually you will realize that was good for you. I mean, so I think we should. There are so many things that I also right now but I find as a barrier. But I know later on it will be very helpful for me. So I guide you also, suggest you that you should also go for that.
Mm, yes, definitely we should go. And if we get chance, of course we can, but getting chance is also quite difficult after completing everything. And if okay, sorry for interruption.
Did you get the call?
Yeah, my sister is calling me.
Okay.
Yeah, actually she is outside. All right. So yeah, as you told me, but what is happening these days? Where will I go for the participating these things? It is not possible for getting every time.
Like,
We just
like have you done your like graduation? I mean, your that like you're doing your master currently. Have you done your
hmm,
bachelor's in education, like BEd?
no, I have only done graduation and now I'm doing masters.
So, do you have the interest in teaching? I mean, like in school teaching, or what's your aim of your life? Could you please elaborate
Mm,
me a bit?
mm. Yeah, yeah,
What do you
definitely.
want?
I don't think about teaching school or anywhere. So I was saying that I really want to teach, okay? And I don't even think about that I should teach in a school or anywhere, but I feel that what I have and what I have achieved, that is I want to share. If you call me as a teacher, then you can call me teacher because as I teach and as I share my experience, which is about English language, so I feel that I'm a teacher. And because I teach students and they learn, and even nowadays everyone taking online classes, and I'm also teaching offline in institute. So I can call myself teacher of institute and you can say online platform, but not school or not like that. And I don't think that I will go or not. Just I think that I can teach. I have experience, so I will teach anywhere.
Okay,
It is no
okay,
matter school or
that's great.
institute. Yeah. Even this
Okay,
is
that's
my
good.
uh, rental apartment, and here I stay and I teach here. So
Okay,
here important is what you have, what is you have, and what skill you have basically, what you can share people, how you can help people. That is important. And in this generation, we if we are getting online platform, so of course we can teach here. No need to go school and anywhere. And ultimately, when we achieve big things and when we share every day through videos or from through online platform, then what will happen? Automatically, we can get even some anywhere, some position or some places, isn't it? But first
yeah,
of all,
that's
I
great.
want to make myself that how I am teaching and I am I'm capable or not. This question comes in my mind first.
Don't stop questioning yourself. I say, like while doing the thing, while teaching also, no matter how good you are and how good I am, but we keep learning. Learning is a process of life. It never gets stopped.
Of
So
course.
we should, with the pace of time, with the time, and like we just learn a lot of things. And I hope that you have a lot of thing. I mean, you have a lot of thing to share or guide others as well. So you should go. And I'm
Definitely.
very glad that you are from West Bengal. You said, isn't it?
Yes.
and doing so many things. I never got the chance to go the your like state basically, and
Mhm.
yeah, I would love to go there as well. And
That's
that's and
great
the
to
kind of initiative that you have started, that's also I'll say that approachable. Like you, I
hear.
need to see that as well. And
Yeah, I didn't know about anything that I was even not thinking that I should I start teaching in school or where I should start. I was not thinking anything. I just decided myself that I have learned English. Now I need to teach. And that time I was learning even. I now still I'm learning. Learning is never going to end. It means that time my stage was initial. And initial stage when I was learning, I started teaching because I was thinking that what I'm learning, if I can share with people and people can learn from me as my learning time, that would be great for me. So that's how I decided myself that
yeah,
I'm learning English and I can teach English. Where I can teach online platform, and you can say through phone we can teach. So I will learn myself also and people will learn also. So that's how I started teaching journey. I didn't think that I need to go any school or anything. But what I have learned in school also people don't teach in school
yeah,
even. Because I have experienced in our government school, Hindi or Bengali medium. So they don't know, they have no awareness of language. So
yes.
what I can give, nobody can give in my area and in any school, which is I'm giving.
It also become, I mean, academic, the language just for the academic purpose and for the speaking purpose is altogether different. I mean, and so I'm as a teacher, like although I'm also working in an institute, where I'm teaching spoken English.
Mhm.
And so like I do teach 9 10 student like academic one also, so it's quite different there. You are just telling the chapters, telling the
Mhm.
what's
Yes.
there in the chapter, some grammar part is there, but not as a spoken part. So a lot of things are there, you will find altogether different when it comes to academic part and when it comes to conversation part. So that's also, I mean, quite great, and I'm fortunate enough that I'm having both the things together, and I'm going
Mhm.
ahead with that.
Okay, so do you teach online as well?
No, online I didn't decide. But I want to know, like, as I told her, like in the starting, it seems very difficult. So I also have the kind of how will I do it, or how can I do that? I mean, what will be the requirement that I have to? So a bit skeptic about starting it. So I would
Hmm.
love to hear from you, like, what are the requirements that can we have, and we can go ahead with that. Like,
Okay. I'm not a certified tutor, first of all. But what I did, what I have in my mind, what I have experienced for teaching or learning, what I can teach, that I started through videos. So, in this time, what can we do? We can start making videos so that people can understand that what you want to do. Basically, first of all, we have to be clear that what we want to do and what we can provide to people. When they feel that we are adding value in them, of course they will connect with you. You don't need any certification or anything, but you need the experience and knowledge which you can share and make sure that people are getting help from you. That is main important here. That is I realized. I didn't do anything, but I did. I was helping people like now I'm talking with you as I'm sharing about my experience. That's how I was sharing about English, that what can you do, how you can improve, what are the things we need for especially English language. That I was sharing and I was helping, and that's how people relate with me, and they felt that she can teach us, and that's how they connected with me. No any like I told them, of course I want to teach students, so they got to know that I want to teach and I want to become an English trainer also. So also that also helped me, maybe people got to know that she wants to teach, so that's how they
that's
connected with me. Yeah.
great.
So you
That's
have to tell what you want to do for people. Then they will
yes,
understand you, right?
yes, yes, yeah. That's true.
Mm.
That's although,
Yeah.
and I will say, like, today, the way online sources are, booming. So that's amazing. I mean, that's very, very much perplexing, I will say.
Mm.
Because I know that in my nearby area also there are a lot of institutes, but I'll say they are not that much, they are not that much acquainted with the online platform, the kind of, what do you call that, the kind of advantage they can have when they will upload the thing, or when they will have some kind of, like, what do you call that, identity, or the on the such a YouTube or kind of platform. So that's quite
Hmm.
amazing. I will like, being inspired by you people, I will definitely have my channel. Like, I'm yet to start that, and definitely I
Okay.
work for that. Yeah.
Definitely. Actually, if I tell about myself that I'm part of institute, I'm also institute member, but an institute member, but I haven't like every time when I started learning that time when I was not teaching, I never think about institute or anything. Just I think about I will teach anyhow anywhere. So that's why I
Yeah.
started online also. So many institute member or institute teacher, they don't come on online because maybe they don't think about online that much, and even if they think, then they don't know proper technical things, right? Here we need also these things. Technically we have
Yeah.
to aware about YouTube. Where you want to teach,
Yeah.
you need to know about that. So I
Yeah.
was interested online always. When I started learning English, that time I used to make video. I want to teach, and I whatever I was learning English, I was sharing because I didn't have that much partner also that time when I was learning.
Oh,
Now recently I'm connecting with people for the I have been connecting with people for 4 5 months. But before that
oh.
I was just practicing with myself and making
So,
videos, recording like that.
so do you have a student, like, online student also, like, whom you teach, student for the teaching, or that you just
Hmm.
like, you just like make videos or like that, or do you have the student also
I have
online? Do
students I have.
you have student?
Hmm.
Okay.
So
And how did
recently
you?
I have been
Yeah. Go
teaching
on.
students on online. You can say for 3 months I have been started teaching.
Great, that's super. Okay. And
And tell me about yourself more. I don't know that much about you. I'm quite excited to know about you because you are doing also so many things, okay? And also you have something in your mind or some big thing that you want to do. I can understand the way you asking me question. It means you also have some desire to do something like that. So
yeah.
I understand that, right? So please tell me what do you want to do? Uh, you can tell about something that can get a message to audience. What you want to do, or you can share your thought or experience and how
Okay.
you improved your English. Everything you can share. Please share about yourself.
So much, first of all, asking this question. Like, I'll say that there are a lot of things that people want to pour out, even pour out in the heart. So I do have a lot of things. So first of all, thank you so much that you asked this question. So to be very honest, what is the purpose of my life is that, I want to be happy in my life actually, because I have, like, what there's one saying, like, success is not the key of your
Mm,
happiness.
exactly.
Happiness is the key to your success. So, like, learning about the people's life and reading, and with my experience, what I ultimately understood is that, ultimately you have to be happy.
Mm,
So, and yeah, and how can we get the real, bliss of happiness is that when we, serve to the people, when we are doing
mm,
the things with honesty, with integrity. So, so that I want to, like, I want to serve the people, being honest. Today, being honest, discipline is quite, difficult. So somehow, whenever I'm not that, so I just try to guide myself. I teach myself, no, and that's not good. I have to go this way or that way. So I want to teach, and whatever kind of mistake or the kind of fault I did in my life, I want the people, those who are listening to me or whom I will guide in my future also, so they should not do that such kind of mistake, because you know, as we know that for someone's experience can be the guiding principle for your life. So I want to teach also. So, and whatever I'm having the learning, I do want to share to the people also, and
mm,
I don't take the thing just for the, like, I mean, I take the thing from a global perspective actually, and I do want to bring, like, when I see the news of that, like, war is happening, or the climate change, like, we know that I'm in Delhi, so now as the Diwali is around the corner, so like, lot of, like, I say that. like smoke is there in the evening time, and like that's quite, that thing very, upset me from like, it rocked me from the bottom actually. Like why it is happening? We people need to understand, like bursting the cracker is not good for our environment or for our health itself. So rather than there may be some other way to do that. So these kind of things actually, perplex me to do something that make people understand that these are not made for us, and we should
Mm.
look for some, what you call eco-friendly things that can help us. And I want to work for the women empowerment as well. And so
Wow.
many things, a lot of things are there that I want to work. I mean, so yeah, and somewhere I'm also, looking for the kind of platform that will be the better for me, as I have decided I have to go for, like, I have to be a civil servant. But still, that's not, I mean, that's not an easy task as well. I mean, being from a middle class, that's not quite easy as well. But yeah, I'm working for that, and definitely I'll get there. Thank you.
Exactly, same. Uh, yeah, it's a really nice answer. This, it's really nice answer that you have given now, and I feel great. One thing that you told me, everything is connected with serving people. That's how
Yeah,
you told me that main point should be serving people. Serve
yeah,
the world. What you can serve. It doesn't
yeah,
matter that you want to become an IS officer or a civil service servant or teacher, or I just want to say here that what we can serve, that is important here. Not important that what is your professional, and only you can achieve when you will become an IS officer. Only that time you can serve people. Not like that. We can serve anyhow, anywhere,
yeah,
anywhere. Yeah, if you
yeah,
want to do something in your life, if you want to do, and if you are achieving, and at the same time you are serving people, or in the sense of helping people, that means you are in a good direction. And that's what we need in our self, and even student, that we need to understand. Those who are a student, first thing, if we can understand that we need to improve ourselves, at the same time how we are serving people, if we are understanding these things, no professional, nothing can tell us anything, or it means you are understanding what I mean to say, that it doesn't matter
that's
your position or anything, no matter,
that's
but how you are playing your role, that is matter,
that's very.
how you are serving people. Yeah,
Actually, we have to love what we are doing, and when we start loving that, actually, so definitely we will start,
you will get happiness there also. When you start serving people, or whatever you are liking, the way, like, everybody doesn't like that to like doctor work, nurse
yeah,
work which they have. We can't do everything, but what is your role? And you are doing, and that is your, uh, you like that, you have interest in that, and also even you are helping people, your interest and you are helping people, both if it is happening in your life, then you are happy. Of course you can be happy with that, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, like why I want to go for the civil service, like you have, huge about, like the big platform you have where you can,
Mhm.
influence to the masses, like, and you get the so many global platform also where you can bring some kind of changes even across the world. So,
Hmm.
so that's kind of way I want to go. And I know, like it's not just the money. I'll say that money, for those who are aspiring to be a civil servant, I'm telling to them as well. Like being the service only will not help you. Like it's not about the what you kind of glorification is there, on the social media. Like if you become this, so you will have that kind of power or like money, or the people will be there around you. It would be, but not that much the way it is, because I have gone through couple of that videos of those who have been serving in the society, who those who are working on the ground. So from their experience, I learned that it's not going to be easy, even being successful also, and even being get selected also. So you would have to. So you should ultimately you should have the passion, the kind of desire that I have to serve the people. And,
Hmm.
and if you have some other way or some kind of vested interest that you will do that being in the service, so I think you should not go for that, because that's not mean the services. So we should go with the core, yeah. And but yeah, like you get a lot of platform, and you would have a lot of barrier or the kind of hindrance also, being like you will have, the politician, they not let you do what you want actually. So if you are loyal, if you are honest, you may have some kind of barriers also. But where there's a will, there's a way. So with that thing, if you will go, so no matter how hard it is, no matter how tough it is, you are going to sail through that process. So yeah, like
Mhm.
that's
Absolutely. Amazing, amazing. Your thoughts and your thinking, the way you think, amazing. I really appreciate. That's how we should think, right?
thank
And
you
that's
so much.
great. Yeah.
And what about
And
you? Like, what's your ultimate of your like? I mean, ultimate goal of your life. How do you envisage it? Like,
could you repeat that? Your voice again
okay,
started breaking.
I'm asking, what's your ultimate goal of your life that you want to be like this, or you want to do the thing like this ultimately?
Exactly. I have, and that as what do you think about me? If I am teaching, that means, of course, I want to become a teacher and English trainer, you can say, permanently, that I can teach wherever I will go or wherever I am. I just want to teach. And with that, when I teach a student, like suppose I'm talking with you, of course, I'm learning from you, and also you are learning from me. That's what I want
That's
in my life,
yeah.
and it matters a lot for me.
All
All right.
so
Okay. So we can meet next session. So
okay.
maybe we should do one more session, right? And we will
Yeah, we
know
can.
each other. We will know each other. I'm I'm not full now with you, but I really want to know more about you because you are speaking so good. Your English is so good. So what
Thank
is
you.
the secret and how you learned?
Uh,
You will share with me
And the
next.
same here, I also would like to know a lot from your side. Thank you so much for having like session with me, and I'm looking for the next session as well. Thank you.
Hmm, sure, sure. We'll join again and we'll discuss about
See
our
you.
English journey also. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you
yeah.
so much for connecting. Have a nice day.
Same
Bye.
to you. Thank you. Bye.